Before you see the story of why we're in French Polynesia, it's important you hear some backstory as to the context of why we have to go to French Polynesia to get the boat during COVID times. So here it is. Harry and Sarah took off from Canada on their 36-foot sailing craft on October 2019. Their voyage plans to cruise the Pacific to end destination New Zealand. Somewhere around April 2020, the coronavirus pandemic swept the world. Our sailors were far from the disorder at the time, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. When they reached French Polynesia, it was restricted travel. With little choice, they gave up Pacific sail plans and returned home to have their little Micah. During that time, Mamaku the boat went into slow decline in French Polynesia. Harry, watching money wash down the drain, finally a year later managed to purchase tickets, the most expensive, uncertain flights of our lives, to get Mamaku in order and sail her to New Zealand. Bearing in mind, we bought the flights the evening before New Zealand went into lockdown, and French Polynesia also in lockdown at the time. This is our adventure in a snapshot.
This is what Harry gives me to take to Tahiti. It's very practical.
Yeah, where's like ridiculous.
What are these for?
We're looking through, man. They're like...
Save my eyes from the sun? I don't think so.
Hey folks.
Hello. Hello.
Hi! So, it's a lockdown in New Zealand. Yet Harry and I can still go flying. We just have to wear these silly masks. About a year ago, Harry and Sarah said goodbye to their boat, having to leave it in Tahiti. And now we're going to pick it up. Sorry.
I don't think you went deep enough. That's good, Joz.
I didn't like that. So we just came through customs here in LA. Pretty crazy turning up here in LA airport. Pretty stoked to get through there. Yeah, no, one step at a time.
Like the hardest part, hey? Oh,
yeah,
man.
we were getting interrogated by, well, they were asking us about the boat and how we're getting out of Tahiti, and Harry's just throwing all this paperwork at them.
It's like, take this document, take this shitty document. They've all got the boat name on them, I don't know.
Totally fooled them.
Bamboozled.
Yeah, so, yeah, one step, we've done one flight, now we're about to do the second. And then one other to go after that, so getting there.
It's only going up from here.
Welcome. Sorry, I didn't bring the flowers.
Yeah, man. Where's the Tahitian welcome?
My girl is making some coffee for you guys.
Cool. We're so out of it, but it's good.
So you have no idea. That island is my playground over there. You can sail back and forward. Clean in the exterior. Hey, Mamaku.
Yeah, because we're gonna go all out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, 1 year, eh? Mamaku, you. Mamaku, we made it. Hello. I'm Jonty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, cool.
I tried to shot the plane you guys
Yeah?
in case you wanted the footage.
Cool, thanks. Yeah. Guys.
We're getting stressed.
Esteban's been like this for weeks. Like, try and get this battery in.
I just want to put. Good morning. It's our first real day in Tahiti. Good morning. Harry's already into it. So much to do.
What's going on here?
We're making bushings.
What the heck are bushings?
Small bushes, shrubberies.
They're like sometimes they have flowers.
Doesn't sound practical.
It's a very American thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
Remember, my fingers are down there.
Termite City. They're all swarming you. Oh my,
I hate it.
it's an invasion.
Make it stop. They're in my ears.
Oh, this feels horrible. They're all over me as well. Ah! What is up with this Tahitian storm of insects? Just trying to work. This is our setup. I'm literally, actually, they're all in my shirt and everything. I'm ripping it off. I want to go in the water.
Thanks for backing me up.
I had total faith, man.
Okay, I want to see to get under there and clean the little motherfuckers.
People don't normally barbecue with those types of tools.
Well, there's a little bolt there.
Me one thing I could hold on to. Believe in this living is a hard way to go.
There's flies in the kitchen.
Today we are in the. Can you tell us where we are and what's going on here?
In which language?
And it's
Okay, today
Three
we are at
languages.
the Boatyard here in French Polynesia cutting some meat from Uruguay. And this is bife ancho. And we are going to cut the classic steak. We call it bife de chorizo because it has a little fat on it, but that is what is going to give it the most flavor. And we're going to season it with only salt. No marmalade, no jam on this food, no Europeans allowed. And barbecue, in Argentinian barbecues. I told you, I hate European barbecues because they put jam on me. They put like sweet jam on it. No. In Argentina we put maximum chimichurri. on meat.
Oh,
We
chimichurri.
don't use it on meat, we use it on chorizos. Chimichurri. But it's a good sauce, you can put it everywhere.
Go help him build his property for a couple weeks or...
Look, this is how I like it, Harry. This is like, it's kind of cooked and it's bloody.
Nice.
Oh, that's the best piece yet.
Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah, that's how I want them.
That's the best piece I had all night. They were
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That was it.
Yep.
I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home of an evening without a goddamn thing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery.
Yarana. That's how they say, how's it, in Tahitian. Yeah, so we're here in the boatyard. It's day 4. And just Harry woke up early, made some pure coffee. I moaned and groaned a little bit and then sipped on it. And now I feel a bit more lively. You put coconut cream in the coffee, which makes it like nice and creamy, so pretty happy about that. So yeah, we've got to crack into some work this morning. Got quite a bit to do. Harry's gonna put the fill a hole in the rudder that he's found, and I'm gonna put some Sikaflex on the keel, and then sand back some patches, and hopefully have by the end of the day some one coat of paint at least on the hull. So yeah, big day ahead. Looking forward to getting that paint on and starting to wrap up some of these big jobs. Yeah.
You reach through? Or you
No way. Sorry. It's if I open it up.
Okay.
That you can untwist.
On the ignition, where the actual key goes in, you want
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
Alright, I need a bigger wrench. Hold on.
Dirty feet, man.
I probably have really dirty feet.
Sailors are so dirty. So, stressful times here in Mamaku. Engine won't go. We're sweating everywhere. Harry's just gone down into the back cubby hole there just to
No, why aren't you sleeping?
diagnose.
I just thought it was appropriate time.
Yeah,
Take a
he's
little
just-
sleep nap.
Just like World War II, the Americans are here for the rescue, though.
Don't screw it up, Bill. Let's get this engine going, guys. We want to sail to New Zealand with an engine.
Tell them I'm working on it.
Come on. Oh, time to open coconuts for the day because we need a refreshment. Oh, and just like that.
It was
Too
easier
easy.
than we thought.
Time to drink. Maybe we'll put it in the pot. Look at that. Could maybe just hang it there.
So cool.
Look at it come out.
That's
Should we make more holes?
or maybe yeah, I guess.
Good?
Yeah. Of like,
It won't take
I'm very uncomfortable.
It'll feel like an hour.
It's 5 minutes. no, it's an hour. And then if it's wrong, then I would have spent like so long on it. That's okay.
I'm glad we
Thanks,
tested the
Patrick.
test.
For bad.
Oh yeah, it was off. Badly off.
Wow, look at you, Mamaku.
Hey, yeah, Mamaku's in a bad way. He's not looking her
This
best.
is like when you make a mess to make it better.
Yeah.
Harry's been on a mission in here today. Him and Patrick.
Yeah. New batteries for Mamaku. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
It's touch and go there for a bit. The new batteries were way bigger than the old ones, so had to do a lot of wire changing and make back brackets and blah. Anyway.
Cool. Where are we going to sleep tonight?
Outside on the ground.
On top of all the anti-fouling and the fiberglass.
Yeah.
Who's doing the dishes?
It's a bachelor's trip.
Yeah.
Eggy breakfast.
Yep.
That'll see us through.
Good time.
Time to eat eggs and have coffee and carry on, I guess. Oh shit, I thought I saw fiberglass.
Final touches on the rider. And to protect on.
I don't know how I know the words. This is karaoke footwear. Woo! Harry loves the song.
I love it.
I hate it. It's painful. Stop it. Get it off.
So this is the big moment, the unwrapping of the present. Oh, Mamaku! Ooh! Hey, Harry! Say hello to the camera. Right here. So that is Jaunty getting this thing unwrapped.
It's not Christmas, but it certainly feels
Feels like it, right? Look at that black. Look at that beautiful black, dude. No more. Yeah. Woo! And that hull, shiny. And that is Bill taking care of the monitor wind vane, the most important object on the boat. All right. Oh, look at that.
Sounds like a good... We're up really high.
Sorry?
It's crazy how high we are.
Yeah, like we're
It looks so funny from this angle. Yeah, we're
huge thing,
levitating.
yeah.
Levitation.
No.
Just in time.
You guys are all set. So you've just got the back one of it a little bit cracked, enough to let the diesel out.
Alright? Yeah, I'm not getting any.
Oh yeah! Get out
So, we managed to safely get the boat back in the water and get the engine going, the wind vane going, new batteries installed, fiberglass repairs, and a freshly anti-fouled bottom. Now we just need to stock the boat with food and clear customs. Unfortunately, customs closes at 2 PM on a Friday, so we missed it by 15 minutes after a long upwind dinghy ride. Oh well, we have the weekend for some recreation. Luckily, we meet a French guy who knew about a wave.
There's the boys out there catching the last couple of razor light. Last couple waves. Big whale. Right there.
Turn my way. Youchie.
Ouchie.
Is that your first reef cut?
I was just snorkeling real hard out.
Sure.
I'm a ferocious snorkeler. I like to get right into it, into the coral.
Chasing after a fish. Alright. Are you ready, folks? I'm gonna jump. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but I can't roll back.
Alright,
It's really nice.
we're on the edge of a drop off here. About to go for a little dive. It's gonna be good. I think we're gonna go deeper than this GoPro can handle, so I'm gonna leave it on the boat.
That's a good
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good. Yep.
Alright, Bill, ready to go?
Hi, buddy.
Right on, man.
Ready.
Your first dive, John? Yeah, my first ever dive right here, right now. I wanted to do this for so long. Safe to say I'm very excited. Outside diving. Let's go. These randoms.
Barbecue night with the friends over here. Epiphany, Florence, Volunteer, Mamaku, and Shangri-La.
Cheers!
We just want to make a shout out now to all the super generous people that helped us out in Raiatea. You really made it easier and a much more memorable trip. Also, a note for watchers. There were many sailors planning to cruise to New Zealand, but because of COVID, they are stuck in the Pacific, pending new plans before the cyclone season. And now to deal with the confusing French bureaucracy, so we can officially depart for New Zealand. Merci.
Bon, on attend ici par ici et puis vous nous dites. Je leur dis, oui. She's just waiting for the email. She says if you guys have something to buy downtown meanwhile, if you guys want to go to the gas station or something meanwhile, she receives it. Or we wait here, up to you guys.
It's going to be a few seconds. No?
Perfect. Well, thank you. Merci.
Okay. No problem.
Voilà. Well then.
Let's go then.
Crazy.
So after all of that, they were like, okay, just go.
Yeah. But then that one guy just says leave, like he doesn't even talk to anyone else. So like, what the hell?
That's what the other Kiwi guy said, like, just get out of here, man. Fuck
Yeah.
it. They'll
figure it out. Yeah, so we just finished checking out, so we're good to sail to New Zealand now. Yeah, we have our expert translator Flo, so all good. Let's go to New Zealand. We're gonna go get diesel and then we go. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, yeah. Just gonna get our girl ready for her first bit of action. Moni, just like drawing her. Oh, she's got a funny nose.
She needs a beauty spot.
She's got a couple of like cheek dimple things.
She ages well.
There we go.
Lovely.
Moni the monitor.
Take us to New Zealand.
Alright, she's gonna do it. We're on the way out. NZ, here we come. There's a beautiful little island there. Just heading out through the pass. There's a oh Joss, look at that wave. Oh, there's like a pumping right-hander just here with a couple dudes on it.
We're gonna go out and surf some waves. Just go. Squall. Hey, you're getting clean.
It's the morning of day 5. We're still crushing some downwind sailing here. It's been about 20 to 25 knots consistently for the last 3 days, and pretty big seas. So we've just been cruising, surfing down waves basically. Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, so we've been doing some pretty good days. Our averages are around 6.5 to 7 knots, so pretty good for Mamaku.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've done 580 miles so far.
Yeah.
And we're about to make the turn toward New Zealand, so we're going to jibe the jib, take down the pole. Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. You got the halyard? Okay. Alright, it's dinner time on Mamaku. We have frying up some tofu with sweet chili sauce. Got some carrots and cabbage stir fry scenario. Making a peanut satay sauce. Yeah. Got some rice here. It's all on. I hope this guy's hungry.
At my expense.
Johnny's hungry.
I had to empty my stomach over there just to be able to have it. Woo! Woo!
Beautiful day for sailing. Sea's pretty calm. Mellow tied up, hatches open, risky, maybe not. I even sick of all the hatches. Look at that. Today we found out that there's another boat to the south of us. He's about 60 miles south, sailing a cat to NZ, so we've got them there, and then we've got Damon and Mick and Katrin about 130 miles in front of us, kind of to the west. So yeah, we're like 3 boats, you know, sailing, so that's good.
Ocean cinema.
Short for stormtrooper.
Huh? Oh, the uniform. I need Skywalker.
He is here.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. What makes you think so?
A tremor in the Force. The last time I felt it.
So what's going to happen?
I don't know.
What's the weather forecast?
I don't know.
Yeah! Gonna catch a mahi mahi! Put it on the pan and fry it up!
Yeah, things are a little bit tough here today. Where did you find those crackers?
They were at the bottom of the stairs on the floor. It was a bit of a rolly night, crackers went everywhere. And
They're a bit soggy.
They're a bit stale and soggy. But there's salami on them, so it makes it better. So the last sort of 48 hours, Harry and I and the other boats that we're communicating with, we've been looking at the system here, this low pressure, and we're anticipating that it reaches us in about 4 hours. It's been developing and changing so much that it's really been messing with our... At the moment it looks like it's going to hit us at 5 o'clock tonight. And we're just ready to be reefed down and take what we can, what we get. Try and move away from that strong wind spiraling centre there. Get some west and head towards New Zealand.
Alright, it's coming. Bad weather's coming. I'm making a storm stir fry in celebration. Cabbage is a sailor's best friend. Cabbage, 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 cabbage. Here's Chunty. He's just put the sides up so we can be like in here cozy watching movies when it's 40 knots.
Hey.
No, just kidding, we're not going to do that. But he's bringing in the fishing line because we don't want to deal with that shit.
Unfortunately not, no. It's stormy.
Sweet. G'day, g'day. We're setting up the Mamaku storm theatre system. It's not too stormy, it's just raining. 25 knots. It's going downwind, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What are we going to watch, Joz?
We've got a nice range here. We've dipped into the hard drive and found some secret stash. Maybe Kung Fu Hustle or Quantum of the Solace, James Bond.
Oh,
action.
shit, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys.
Oh god.
Water bottles.
That happens. Heading out to take down the main. So our buddy ahead of us has had 38 knots over half an hour. So we're gonna just run with some jib for now. Play it safe.
Why are you so happy?
Ginger nuts and tea.
Sweet.
Okay.
So fucking windy. Like waves coming over the front, dripping wet everywhere. Uncomfortable seas. I think it's gonna ease. Good morning.
Good to be up.
Yep, bright and early. Soaking wet in the cabin here this morning. Last night was just waves over the Bimini all night.
So our last little week getting into New Zealand's been a bit of a mission. We've had lots of headwinds basically. Like fronts, headwinds, we've had everything. So now we've just got really light wind coming into New Zealand the last few days, hopefully. So we just put on the big jib and hoping to just keep moving as best we can. We got these guys right now for company. Bottlenose dolphins, the largest of the dolphin species. Gliding. So right now we're heading in the opposite direction to where we need to go, despite the forecast, which is meant to have winds from the south. So right now it looks more like a northeasterly, which doesn't make any sense. So we're pretty screwed right now. Not to mention the weather for the next few days doesn't look good. The only good part is that we have tuna we caught today. Now we've lost our wind. Fucked. Which sucks a lot because we need to try and get further along this wind line. Right now we're somewhere in this unpredictable light wind, and if we don't get south we'll never get into this wind here, which if we zoom out that's going to take us somewhat towards Bay of Islands, and then we really need to catch that in before that dies and then the storm hits. And to make matters worse, we don't have our engine, so Harry's crashed. Bit depressing.
Rappelant mon souvenir, jour après jour.
Coming up. Nothing else to do, like you said.
Mamaku's engine going.
Jonty's trying to sail here, and what do we got, Jonty? 2 knots of wind?
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it jumps up to 8 and looks good, and then it just goes off the dial and spins around. And
The cockpit's pretty busy right now because we've been trying to get the engine going. Had an air leak in it, so cracked all the injectors and bled it. So
So it started, but then now there's a split in a hose in the back of the engine. So when I went down, when we started it, finally got it going, then the engine bilge filled with water. And yeah, so now I've got to go back into the other side of the engine, which means taking out all the shit from the locker, getting in there, trying to fix this other pipe. I don't know anymore. Yeah. What else can happen? It's like 10 at night, and we're just trying to get south because we don't want to get eaten up by a big storm. Hopefully not. Oh, Jeebus! 1 minute you're not moving and the next you're flying along, mate. No tomorrow. We're out here on the bow of Mamaku. Fine spring day, blue skies, little brisk out. Yeah. And we got something to do. Over to Harry. Oh, yep, well. I'm gonna put up a big sail and go to New Zealand. Sounds like a great plan. Yeah. I like the sound of that. Yep. Cool, big blue sail coming right up. Looks like some long white cloud out there. Yeah, close. Eve of our last sunset. Yeah. We'll wake up to New Zealand. Right there, hopefully. Alright, Joz, can you say New Zealand, here we come? Yeah, this is pop. There we go. Already twisted. Shit. Oh no! It's twisted. Oh, I love that every time. It's always good. New Zealand, here we come! Hey! Well, it's filling. Ooh, wow, it's up. Just like that, and it's all full of air, a little bit of air. Just a little bit. Yeah, we got about 9 or 8 knots of wind, so yeah. It's going to be a little slow for a while, but should pick up overnight. Yeah, slow and easy wins the race, they say. Sailing home. This is very intensive.
Keep an eye on that spinnaker, mate.
Harry's making me stay up with my eyes open and stare the spinnaker in the dark, and it's really all I can do.
Don't wrap up the spinnaker, I don't want any hourglasses. And no sleeping.
Oh, this is going to be the hardest one ever. You said it was going to be an easy one. Harry's sleeping right there.
Oh, no, I'm not. He's got that bright light on that face.
I'm just bringing the video to this situation. Sorry about the light. So last night we haven't been sleeping. We've been changing our sail arrangements and getting used to this rocking from side to side as we go downwind. And that girl back there, Monty, she's steering. She just backed the sail though, so she's a little bit in trouble. Good morning.
Yeah!
Guess where we are?
We see land. Look, I can see it behind between us.
Oh, no way. It's been 20 days. I don't know what it looks like anymore.
That's the Bay of Islands, you guys. Home sweet home. Pretty awesome to wake up to that.
Frick, isn't it? It's so close now. Felt like it took forever to get here, and now like we're here. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, some inspiring stuff from John T there.
Ripping down into the bay. 6+ knots. Yee-hoo! Engine won't start and we're just going into dock. So Harry's and I are bleeding the engine. Frick! Pie here! Russell! Sailing day! Harry!
Hey!
Me!
Whoa!
Oh, hang on. Me! I'm upside down. Me! Okay. Port. Customs. 8 knots. We're going 8 knots into the bay. We're going 8 knots. More actually. It's my quarantine dock coming up over here. It's where they're gonna check us and put us through customs. Hi. We had to use.
We've been getting punished, so.
Now wave!
Look at this, Christmas!
Holy!
We've got some pretty amazing friends, Billy, Jess and Moni.
Wow! Dad, fuck! Look at
Judge's
that!
dad came and helped us out, bought some groceries. We're stuck on this dock for a while.
You know how good that stuff is? It's like
This is
$15, $10. There we go. Wine, more cheese. God.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you so much. Hey. So we're here on quarantine dock still.
Yep, all locked up. Biohazard.
Yeah. They've even put signs on the side of the boat here saying, "You've got COVID, potentially. Caution." So yeah.
But yeah, so we came in on Sunday midday, just after lunch, and we had our COVID test the next morning at 7:45, 8 a.m. And we're hoping to get our results back today, Tuesday, but hasn't happened, so we're hoping Wednesday. So yeah, that means we've been on the boat for another 3 days, just looking at land, not being able to go or exercise. It sucks.
Yeah.
And pretty keen to get off the boat now, get back to our families and stretch the legs.
Yeah. So it's been a month now living on this boat.
We're not allowed to go on this dock, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's this huge long dock. It's like, it seems like, I don't know, maybe 500 meters long or more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. So
Fingers crossed for tomorrow, right?
yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen tomorrow, surely.
Yeah. Go over to Dove's Bay.
We just got our results.
Yeah. COVID free.
Free men.
Yeah, let's go and get out of here.
Oh man. This is the best news to wake up to. Almost home. I don't know why. Man.
Oh, motor wasn't starting when we had to leave. We had to bleed the interior.
No, okay. Hey, do you want to take that underneath? Good to have Dad home?
Yeah.
Home sweet home with the family. Pretty happy.
Give me something good.
early on in the trip, we had a really difficult patch of wind just after the Kermadec Islands. So this is one of the tracks that we saved. It was about 14 hours, and you can just see how squiggly the track is. At some point along the way, we were just going backwards. And you can see that southeast direction. And then we'd tack back around and we'd be going northwest. We just couldn't point at New Zealand. It was seriously frustrating. It felt like at this point we were just never going to get there. And zooming right in here, you can see at one point we did a loop. Moni did a loop. Moni was steering and she did a loop while one of us was on watch, a bit half asleep. Yeah, so that's just a sign of how difficult it was with the wind changing. But eventually we did manage to get some west. You can see the start of it there at the end. We started going west, and then we managed to get down south and home. All up, we did 3,000 nautical miles, and our average speed was 6.5 knots. So we're pretty chuffed with that. And our top speed was 11 knots. So that was pretty awesome.